Life is short. The end may come at any moment. Any moment, you can lose everything, or that one who was everything for you.
Let's kill me. Is that all you came up with? Hollywood fucking shit.
Why is it so complicated? Everything. Always. Why they don't understand me? Okay, I can't do this by myself, alone. It's okay. In the most difficult moments of my life, I'm always alone. I don't know why. 8 billion people in the world, and there are always some people around me, but I'm alone. Even when I'm not alone, it's like loneliness together, and it's even worse. Hi, my name is Anastasia. I am edutainment producer. I transform education into entertainment. It calls edutainment. I made on this my business 10 years ago. I made my first million, and this is not my masterclass. It's my educational reality show about business. Mindsetters. Life is short. It really hit me when I saw my first wrinkles. I felt like I was racing at top speed, destined to crash. But I kept thinking just a little bit more, and life will get easier. Finally, I realized that just a little bit is always illusion. Life doesn't come with pause button and even slow down. There is no freezing point. You can open a new door only by closing the old one. You know, right? But damn, it's scary. It's scary that money might run out before the new business starts making a profit. It's scary not having enough money to pay the bills and salaries. Yeah, it's fucking scary. I know. And you are stuck being a slave of your business or trapped in the golden cuffs of your career. Money is an interesting thing. As much you have, as much you spend. But it's renewable resource. Time is another story.
Mindsetters is a platform when you can find any expert, consultant, coach, mentor with any expertise you need in any field. And it's not just people who want to monetize their expertise. It's another kind of people. It's people who want to give something, to want to share. I call these people givers or mindsetters because they have more than just knowledges. They have some particular mindset, and it's a key. Mindset is next level of education, networking, and growth.
The idea is to build a platform where you can find any expert, consultant, mentor, coach in any field with any expertise that you need. And also the big difference that it's not just people who want, monetize their expertise. It's people who want to share, who want to give their knowledges, who want to change something in somebody's lives and in the world, finally. And I want to make this platform, and I want to make an educational reality show about this platform, and to show exactly on my example how it works, how I have found people and how I talk with them, and how the sessions help me to build this new business with idea.
I think that sounds awesome. I think it sounds amazing. I can't think of anybody that wouldn't benefit from something like that. Younger people, even older people, right? I mean, there's lots of people who are doing things they don't necessarily want to be doing, but now you can give them an opportunity to meet somebody, or if they do have that late night idea, that vision, that then they have somebody to talk to that can encourage them and mentor them through that process. I think that's hugely beneficial.
I love it. I think that's great.
Just imagine, you can speak with anybody that you want. If you have this choice, with whom would you like to speak?
I mean, the list is endless. Steven Spielberg, Ron Howard. I mean, people in the industry would be amazing. Bill Gates. If you have access to some of these really top-minded people.
Yeah, but you know what? Also, like we have some stars, but we have a lot of people who are talented and maybe with their specific expertise, right? And we don't know about them.
Absolutely. Well, that's the other thing. If they're presented, you know, I mean, I think about like Masterclass, or I think about any of these other places that present these people. There are people that I wouldn't necessarily go, oh, I want to go and see that person, but because they're presented to me, I'm like, oh, I'll learn about how to be a chef from the guy who started the food truck. It's like, I don't want to be a chef necessarily, but I'm like, what can I learn from his experience and what can I then take into what I do? So I think having an entire platform of those kinds of people, you can get, I mean, I think about mentors that I have in my life. Granted, they're all in the entertainment industry because that's where I work. But being able to have access to those kinds of people, I think can open people's minds and change somebody for the better, because you never know where somebody's advice will help you, right? You never know where that one piece of advice or somebody says something that inspires you that maybe they're not in your industry. And in fact, that's a big positive impact, even if it isn't someone that is specific to what you're doing.
Yeah, because I think like one conversation can give you more than like hours, days and months sometimes of education, because you can like ask exactly questions that you want, and you can ask everything that you want to ask.
Absolutely.
And it's unique. We don't have this possibility in real life.
When having that interaction can be very encouraging. It's one of those, and most people I feel like are encouraging, even if they don't necessarily see the value in the specific idea that you're talking about. They can be encouraging to you as a person. They can help prop you up more than somebody who doesn't know, you know. And I think with that kind of experience, and most of those people have kind of made it themselves or have had mentors themselves, which is why they then want to give.
Yeah. And okay, if we are talking about this educational reality, you have such big experience in this. How is better to build this? Like, what the balance has to be? I mean, like, I know that people always, like need some piece of drama.
Drama is key.
Big this piece has to be, and what, like, is it okay if I involve like my personal life, my view to like not just business things, maybe to life?
Yeah, absolutely. I think getting to know you personally and having you as a personality, I think can only help it, right? I mean, I think drama, you need conflict. When you think about any kind of storytelling, there's always drama and conflict. So that is true in reality as well. But oftentimes, you know, when I think about my experience on business shows like Shark Tank or something like that, the conflict isn't like necessarily personal drama all the time, right? It's disagreements of like how to do something. And even through that kind of disagreement, you can find, you know, gold nuggets of knowledge and things that kind of come out of that, because it doesn't always have to be like, oh, I'm crying because I lost a boyfriend, or, you know what I mean? Like in other reality shows, which I've also worked on those, or people fighting all the time, like that's different, right? But I think when you're trying to encourage people and you're trying to give people advice and things, like, yeah, you can still have sort of conflict and you can still have disagreements with people, but it doesn't have to be like tears and crying and, you know, people drunk and doing, that's another kind of reality.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't want to lie. I understand that it's difficult. I can't go all the time with GoPro, but I mean, like, I want to rebuild the same situations, the same conversation with people that I met, like with you now, and and don't lie, like show how is really, like I don't want some nice picture. I want real picture.
When you were writing the script, originally you had hired, I think, 3 script writers, right? You had talked about at one point having 3 writers or going through versions of something, and you were having conflict with that person because you didn't agree and it wasn't what you wanted, right? Even that is conflict, right? So I mean, I think that's really what was happening with you. So if you want to be able to show that, and listen, you could take a GoPro or take your phone and do that, right? I mean, that is one way to do it. But if you're talking about doing a full-on show, right, you're going to need cameras, you're going to need audio people, you're going to need lighting, you're going to need things like when you think about like The Bachelor, for example, like as a reality show, that show looks beautiful. It is beautifully shot, it sounds good, like technically it is a very well made, and the production value of that show is great, even if I myself am not a huge fan of the content of it, right? With the women crying and wanting to be with, like that's not necessarily my kind of show, but it looks amazing.
Yeah, and I want this, like I like quality picture, I like quality content, I want this sound professional and it's educational reality, not just reality. That's why for me the most important what people get from this, what they will learn from this. That's why, that's why I think it's my way. And actually, I think I will not use scriptwriters because it's also, again, it's about mindset. It's about some like real stuff. Because for now, I built everything at my experience. Like, and even like every phrase, every thought, it's from real life, from real situation, from real iterations with people. But I don't know. If to be honest, I'm scared about this because I'm from zero, like I go again and like I have business in Ukraine, I have built it okay, but it's another story. I'm in another country and I'm in another industry and I want to make something. So it's like I think it's new format, no?
Well, first of all, you're not starting from zero because you've had this experience. You've had what, 10 years of experience of entrepreneurship already with very high quality content that I've seen you post. I've seen you put those videos out there that looks amazing. Right? So it's like you're taking that, you just happen to be in this new environment. That doesn't mean you're starting at zero. You already have all that experience that you can then use and take with you and now be able to use that experience and now bring it into a different marketplace, essentially. And if you want it to look good, like I've already seen the quality of the stuff that you've done for real, like that stuff looks really, really good. And I remember you telling me that you did start at zero and people didn't believe that you could make it look like that, or didn't even
like now,
But they didn't know that they could do that. But you already have the vision of quality. You want it to have that high production value look. So, and I know you and I had talked about where I'm like, yeah, you can take a GoPro, you can go around. You're like, I don't want to do that. I want to make it look really good. That's why I bring up like The Bachelor. I bring up some of these other very high quality reality shows that are on network television here in the United States. And again, the technical portion of those shows looks amazing. Even if the content itself isn't what you're going for, those people exist. You just now have to be like, oh, okay, I know that that's the person I need to hire, or those are the people I need to do that. The other thing that I'll say in terms of making an actual reality show watchable, right? It's like to make it as an entertainment piece, because it is still entertainment, is there's a position called a story producer. They're not writers per se. Like it's not a somebody writing a script that somebody's saying, but it's somebody who's analyzing what has been said.
Yeah, I can do everything.
It's not, and so but all of those positions, all of those people, like when you watch the credits of reality shows and do it, like all of those people, you'll see story producers and you'll see these people, story editors, who take what's been said and then can actually cut it together, to give to the editor. They put it in a script format so the editor then can look at it and be like, oh, okay, I know how to cut this scene, right? And to make scenes out of it. So because again, there's still drama and conflict and story that has to be told.
Yeah, I just like architect of all of these, and I need, of course, professionals into the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people out of work right now, so they're available. So that's it's a good thing for you doing a project like this, but it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard for people.
Yeah.
Actually, yes, it's always some opportunities because actually I've started when it was COVID, and COVID actually helped me because people needed this content. Yeah, thank you, Carl.
Yeah.
Really, you like encouraged me to do this, and it's easier with such people. Like you are also in this frame of mindsetters.
Well, that's the point, right? That's the whole point of you wanting to do this, and to find people that are willing to help. Because I didn't know what I was doing when I started. I needed people to tell me and help me and encourage me and mentor me, because without that, I would have just been like flailing and not knowing what I was doing.
Yeah, it's very hard. Yeah, even like to believe that you created something valuable, because it's when you at night have this idea and then wake up and reality of your reality.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I've been there. I've been even when I know what I'm doing, I have those ideas and I wake up the next morning, I'm like, how am I going to accomplish something like that? And then I have to like stop and think, and every piece of content is different. Every person you work with is different. The talent's different, right? So a lot of that comes from my experience of knowing, okay, this is how I need to speak to somebody in order to get the output, right? Or the vision, right? To experience as a director, I have to know how to communicate that to people.
Yes.
And it's constantly learning, because you meet a different person, and it's the way I speak to you to try and get something is not the way that somebody else would necessarily respond. So you almost have to be like an amateur psychologist in a way to know how to do that and get the best work out of people, right? And it's a big part of it. I just had a conversation with a friend of mine who I worked with on Shark Tank. I've worked with on a number of shows. She's a very big business show person. She's worked on multiple business shows. All the networks are looking for a big network business show. They're all looking for something like that. I absolutely think it would be successful.
One conversation can change you. And when you change, the world around you changes.
People are the architects of our life. The people we meet, people we lose, people we trust, people who betray us.